Yeah, yeah. Check the scoreboard. Red song. Kid, what you wanna take? Make your snaps count. Kid, what you wanna take? Don't count your snaps now. Take what you're giving till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the Fred do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're giving till you get what you want to take. Grind like the Fred do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Red Dawn.
All right, y'all, what's good, man?
Am I bugging? I didn't hear the song playing. The
You
song
didn't
was
hear the
playing?
song playing? I heard the
Nah,
song playing.
I ain't hear the song playing. Run that back. Run that back. Let me hear
Right?
that.
You
Let me see.
lying.
I can't. I didn't hear the song.
Kid, what you wanna take?
You can't hear that?
Kid, what you wanna
Might
take?
just be something with my audio. No.
Make your snaps count.
And you can hear me?
I can hear you. I can't hear the song.
Did y'all hear the song playing? Shane, you heard the song playing? Yeah, anyway, it was playing. I put it on.
Nah.
Well, we gonna see. We gonna
That's how the
see.
vibes are going with the show, man. I gotta hear that song.
Maybe it's your audio. It's probably your audio.
I
I'm gonna
can
see
hear
what's
you
going
loud and
on.
clear, but I can't hear the. Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. But I definitely played it. I could hear it. Definitely I heard it. What's good, man?
We apologize, guys, but we here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, yeah. Well, you know what it is when there's no when there's no game the week before and stuff like that. So um we do all y'all to come on here and discuss some of what has happened already. We finished the regular season, then we had our big snow that that crippled all the leagues because we're not that listen. If y'all don't know, nobody played last week. Some
Yeah.
still are playing, and next week we should be getting some warm weather, which then we'll try to get out there and get it cleared so that we can play.
The
So
problem with situations like this is it's kind of hard, and we'll take them behind the scenes. Like, what kind of show do you do? Do you do a recap show? Do you do a preview show? You don't want to do a preview show too far ahead because
yeah, you
if we're
wanted to be
being
right
honest
before the
about it,
game.
there might not be game Saturday coming up. So do you really want to do a playoff preview too early? But you also don't want to do a recap of last week too late. So it's just trying to balance out the time, really. So this might actually have to turn into two shows. Who knows?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
definitely this show here. I think we're gonna talk about last week. There's some stuff, not last week, 2 weeks ago. There's some stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Um,
hmm
only 3 games because one game was forfeited, but there's some stuff in those games to
I
talk
mean,
about.
another one should have been forfeited. They didn't show up. They were there. They didn't
Yeah, they
show
were
up.
there, but should have been 2.
They were there.
Should have been 2 games.
It should have been two forfeits.
But then we also have the final power rankings. Kenny's picks throughout the season. We have that, and then top 5, and we have the graphic for there'll be a graphic out about the breakdown going into the playoffs, like the final write up for the season.
Yeah.
So that'll be on Instagram after. But all right, E. First, you know what? I kind of compiled I kind of crunched 2 graphics into each other so that we would have so I don't have to make an extra graphic, right? We'll make this a little bigger for you guys. Actually, I done made it too big for us. Um,
Hmm.
so Kenny's Kenny went perfect this week.
Now my question is, did he have? I have to look back at the tape last week. Did he have a legit bolts over outlaws, or did he get a win of
Yes,
the?
yes, yes. He had a legit Bolts of Outlaws. He
He did.
didn't
Okay.
change it according to anything that was happening. He legit Bolts of Outlaws. He had that. Well,
The
he's
reason
going
why
to
I
the best
asked that is
team.
because he know no, but there's times he picked against him. So to think that they're going to beat the Outlaws just straight up, I guess that's he feels that his team is turning a corner because
Yeah.
Some of his
You know
picks he has picked against the Bolts, if we're being honest about it. So
Oh yeah, he has. But
mhm.
this week here was a legit. He was picking the Bolts to win.
Okay.
So we'll start. Wait, do I have that wrong? No, I don't. Well, we'll start up at the top there. I don't know why. I know the score was 0. I'm looking at that like that can't be the score, but it is. 62-0.
That's the game that we're talking about. That should have been the forfeit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that score's right.
62-0. Let's talk about the two
And
forfeits. 62-0, ball up top versus the Guardians. Uh,
and it's only 62-0 because it was called prior to the
way
active
prior.
versus
This was
time.
a easy. This might have been 100.
Yeah.
This would have broke all
No
records.
exaggeration. Yeah, this would have broke
Yeah,
the
because
record.
I want to say there was 12 left at least.
12 to 15 minutes left.
12 to
15
15
to
minutes
yeah,
left
yeah.
in
Uh-huh.
this game, and they called it. Uh, the no squirrel, but there's no excuse to go to
He's
have.
not a 62-point difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
62. That's
doesn't.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. A lot of drops into picks.
But
Uh,
put the graphic up. Are you down
what?
though? You still have Kenny's picks up on my screen. You have the graphic for it?
No, this is the score is on this graphic.
Oh, you do have okay. I do
Yeah,
see it now. Okay,
I put them
I can see.
together so I
Okay,
didn't have
okay.
to make a so I didn't
Oh,
have
my
to do
bad. I see
another
it now.
graphic.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got you. I
yeah.
got you. I got you.
It's light, but I needed to. I didn't want to have
Okay.
a second graphic. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 62-0. I recorded this game. Um, this was this was
This is what ball up top can be when they
yeah.
they had a game plan. It was cold. Ramsey had to leave. So they
One of the
to
coordinators took the ball and
yes,
were going on offense, and they were going to put up as much points as they can before halftime, so
before
Ramsey
halftime so he
could
could
leave with
leave.
a commanding lead.
And I think it
And
had to be about 35 zip at half or
28,
42,
28-0 when he left.
28 zip at half. Yeah. So
28-0 in a half. Dotting it
yeah.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Vaughn, you owe that man a catch down that right sideline.
Vaughn always team a couple TDs because there's a couple pitch plays that
Pitch
he could have
drops.
had too. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah,
game.
but
They spread the ball on.
there's one thing I'm gonna say. They played as a team because they wanted to get Vaughn a touchdown. And they worked and worked. They tried, and they finally got him one late in the game. He had an extra point already, but they got him one late in the game. He had a chance to get one on one of their plays where Chris could have pitched it to him, but Chris forgot and ran in for the touchdown. But they eventually got him one. Overall, with Aram, this team looking like a well-oiled machine. Uh,
You
it
want
doesn't
you want to know what it is about ball up top, like past seasons. And I guess we want to talk 2-3 seasons. It has always been, and I'm gonna get killed for it, but you're gonna get what I'm saying. It has always been Ned and them.
end them.
You know
Yes.
what I mean by that?
Yeah,
Like no
yeah, yeah, yeah,
disrespect,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
has been like we know Ned, and then everybody else just has to just step up a little bit. Who's gonna be his helper? This team is different. This ball up top team is different because one week it can be Chris,
Mm-hmm.
one week it could be Sternback. Riley
Sternbeck
has
been
had a
playing good
great
ball. Riley
season.
been playing good ball.
Carlos has had a great season. They had Twigs in the beginning of the season, lost him, added Vaughn.
Vaughn has been good
Yes, that's what
game.
I'm saying. Like this
So
team is
they're
actually the best, well balanced ball up top team that we've ever had
that
in
we've
our
seen.
NFL. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Arm is fine because Arm QB'd for them before, but like you said, the receivers weren't. It seemed like something was off between the two.
Yeah, it was
Now they're
you
looking,
stop Ned, you can beat this team. That was always the thought, and that's what it was. If we talk about the history of this team, even if Ned had a great game, most times it still wasn't enough for this team to win.
Mhm.
All right, but now it's he's still obviously the best player on the team and their go-to guy, but he doesn't have to. As you can see, this game he might have scored a TD. I don't know, but I think
I think he had one TD.
Chris had 2 or
Chris
3.
had whatchamacallit had they had The one on defense, Chris. I should just pull the stats, right? But yeah, they're upstairs. Anyway, you get the point. They're a complete team at this point,
Yeah.
where everybody is contributing now. Sternbeck
Hmm.
had an amazing game like the week before, where he had like 10 receptions, something like that, in the absence of Ned and all those guys. So
Yeah.
everybody is a part of this team. Marcus wasn't even here.
Hmm. And
So
Donovan Ortiz, the
and
speed.
Donovan wasn't here. And they still gave him a 62-0. Now, as for the Guardians, one thing, like I said, this switching the QB stuff, I know it's zero, but all it did was result into a pick. Listen, all it did was result into a pick. I think that was the pick six at the end.
You replaced a guy who you think was a struggling QB with a guy with guys who don't
Don't
QB.
don't QB normally.
Yeah. So, do you
Come
expect it to
on,
get
guys.
better? Like,
Chris scored 4. So, and yeah, so
yeah.
yeah. Um, some drops. This is what I've been realizing, right? So I'm going to talk about Yusuf a little bit. Yusuf coming back, like I said, he's working his way. He's trying to work his way through some things. He's in a division that was harder than he originally thought it was going to be. He was going
Yeah.
to try to work his way in, so he didn't have the lesser division to try to work through coming back. Right now, what happens is he can't. Yusuf's going to make his mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys that have been playing this whole time while he was out, he can't have your mistakes on top of his mistakes. And some of these drops are atrocious. And he needs you to make those catches because the room for error for him isn't that wide. So,
And it's
you know,
also, and I don't want to speak for him or anybody, but just me watching and the feedback that we get, I think it's also unfair to think that things are just gonna. And I'm not saying that he's not a better QB than him. I'm not, but I think unfair to think that things are just gonna flip whenever a Nas gets back. Like,
no, these games don't have no different result.
yeah, yeah.
No different
I
result.
know
Maybe
that's
a
what
little bit more.
everybody's waiting
So
for. When is
what it
Anas going to
is
take over? When is Anas going to throw? If
with a
Anas was the
little bit
QB of this
more.
team, the team would be different. Would they?
Okay, let me. All right, let. I got a question for you. As QB,
That's one's it. Hmm? Inside joke. Uh-huh.
as QB,
One's it. Hmm.
has Anas won his QB yet?
The big one?
Yes,
The we talking about overall, or we talking about here? We talking about this or anywhere?
overall.
I can't recall. You were over there a lot longer than me, but here, no. This is what we speak of. No.
So the just the thought of it's it is what it is. It's not no knock on him because
Hmm.
what he has right now over Yusuf is he's been playing and he's experienced and he's been through all these offenses. He has one, but not as the QB
Yeah.
yet. Not saying he
Hmm.
can't get it done. That's
Of
not what I'm
course.
saying. But just
Yeah.
the let's be clear. So but they need to get something together over there because defense look garbage too.
Yeah, but the talk is like they're a bottom two team if it's Yusuf, but all of a sudden they catapult to a top three team if Anas throws for them. Like, no,
Nah,
yeah. I don't
nah.
know. I don't know that to
I
necessarily.
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not psychic. We're not psychics, but we don't think that
yeah,
it's like 7 or 2 in the chain. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So all right. I'm trying to think of what else in this game. There wasn't much to talk about. Just ball up top, slapping. Ramsey was amazing. This no look. You never know where he's throwing the ball, and he's throwing a
Hmm.
dot while looking. He's throwing a dot down the middle while looking that way. It's amazing. It's just
Hmm.
great to look at.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Let's move on to Bolts. Outlaws forfeited. They couldn't field guys. Guys were away on vacation, so Bolts win that 6-0. Ravens, the Ville. You want to go there? Or you want to? The best game of the day was actually Lights Out
Let's go
SFX.
Ravensville. Let's go Ravensville,
Okay,
which was
Ravensville.
deemed as but it actually had a standalone due to the Bolts Outlaw. So this was the only game going on at 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, because
Uh,
what we want to talk about is not well. What I
towards
want
that,
to do,
we'll
not
talk
necessarily
about
the
that.
game.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah,
later.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, this the game started off well. At least the Ravens started off. It was a close game in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then honestly, the joint starts and it tanks for them. Um, AP and them have been. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. AP has been bringing it.
Yeah,
He's been the offensive firepower that gets the team on the right track offensively with a little bit of his talking. Shane with his spoke the bear, son, with his talking. Um, this is my thing, right? AP's talking. Let AP talk. The reason why
mm-hmm.
you let AP talk because every time AP talks, AP produces something.
Yeah, yeah.
This has been consistent all season long. Once AP starts drawing, the next play AP does some shit. He catch a touchdown, catch a big play. Everybody else, you might have to be quiet.
Mm.
This offense is not pretty.
Mm-hmm.
This offense is not pretty. Well, let me not say everybody else. Will you know you can always talk. You know, sir. You guys, y'all know what I'm itching at. There
I
is
don't. I don't. Say for the people in the business.
there is this.
Everybody didn't watch the game. You gotta.
So let's go down. Omar sits due to injury. Things weren't going well,
Mm-hmm.
and we assumed that there was going to be a who is that? Nick got did you he'll take no slander. And
No,
you
they'll
would
take the Ike
assume that
slander, and it's not
oh
Ike. Hold on. Hold on.
I,
Hold on. Hold on. It's
oh
not
yeah,
Ike.
it's not Ike. It's not Ike. Hashitashi.
Tashi. One more time.
Hashitashi.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So if some you have to respect the guy that's whooping your ass.
It's- my thing got fuzzy. Say that one more time.
You have to respect the guy that's whooping your ass. This is
Oh,
an
shit,
adult show, so I can cuss. This is if I go out there, right, and there's a guy that's routing me up. What am I mad at him for? I need to be better.
And you've had plenty of days like that, so you would know.
I don't know. I don't know because I'm usually the guy that somebody says something to and then I do something on the other end. But
Just
if
say that line
somebody
one more time, just in case a new audience came in within like the last
if
15 seconds.
somebody's whooping your ass,
Mm-hmm.
have some respect.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here playing, right? We're all playing under the same rules because I'm gonna get into that because I just gotta address that because it's something that I've heard it before from others and says this is just specific to this person saying it. We all playing under the same rules.
Mm-hmm.
So what's done somewhere else, which I don't agree that there'll be a major uh
No, there won't be.
difference.
Let's call it what it is. Being able to hit doesn't make you better. Because there's
Yes,
some guys that are only out there to do that. Those guys aren't skillful,
yeah, there's
right?
some guys,
Let's call it what it is.
and I'm
There's
not,
some.
and yeah, there's some guys, and I'm not calling guys not skillful over there because every league has their
Yeah,
dogs and
yeah,
has
we
their
didn't say
guys.
that, but I'm just
Yeah,
talking about
but
it's a
for what
mindset that what we do over here because it's not physical or
physical
touch,
as
touch.
physical,
It's soft and it's
it's
not as
soft and
good or
it's
as
not. But
competitive.
no,
No.
you go to LIFFL, there's dudes that's nice in there. You go to any league you watch, and there's some dudes out there that's nasty. So that thought process, whatever style of football you playing is whatever style of football you playing. Now, me personally, I've played both. I've won at both. This is from Rough Touch. So that talk don't work with me. This is from Rough Touch. It ain't from Flag. Although we have one at Flag, it's that's from Rough Touch. So it just doesn't resonate with me like that because I play both. Did I now playing both? What's the difference? The difference is when I go up to catch the ball over there, I might come down with a shoulder
Yeah, you got to brace
to,
yourself.
to give the guy a little something. So I'm just gonna protect myself a little different. Was it different catching the ball? Absolutely not. It's the same thing. If I'm gonna be open, I'm gonna be open. And another thing is the notion that the push, yeah, you have to protect yourself. That's the difference. But the fact that you couldn't get to the ball and you had to push and couldn't defend the football or try to pick it off probably means you were late.
I should have gave you a full screen for this one.
No, I don't need no full screen.
Nah, I
But
know.
yeah,
I tried to
that's
give
a
it to
comment that
you.
always annoys me. But I'm not gonna harp no more. But like I said, respect the guy that's whooping your ass. You go to any league and the guy's whooping your ass, respect him. And the guy talking shit, he has the right to talk shit. Why? Because he's whooping your ass. You got to eat crow sometimes. You have to have respect. Like it is what it is. If you want him to shut up, what you got to do?
Yeah.
Whoop his ass. That's what you got to do. You shut the guy up. You shut him
You
up. How do you shut a guy up? I've had guys talk to me, and I'd be like, and I go back to my huddle, and the QB see me and him join. And what the QB say to me? What are you running, Rob? And I tell him my favorite route. I'm running a post corner. And what happens? Post corner, boom, touchdown. And then what I
that's
do?
what happened. And then you gotta
Hand
just
him
put
the
it to the
football,
side.
like, all right, but the joint stops. And then at the end of the day, we respect each other because he know I just got him. He gonna come down on the next side, try to get me. That's it. That's it. Nick, you lucky I ain't 10 years young. I come out barbecue chicken, Nick.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken, but yeah, I'm old now. But you listen, you got it. You got it, player. I ain't even gonna talk too much. Why? Because you probably whoop my ass and I gotta be quiet. But that's what it is. I'd have to respect it. All
You could
right.
talk on that at that aspect. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at, you know?
What?
You see
Yeah,
this?
basically, yeah. This is where I'm putting. This is where
No,
I'm at.
no strays. Yeah. This is where we at.
Like
We enjoy
on the
it.
video.
Huh?
On the video, I don't know if y'all heard me go. I had to laugh because he goes, "Why Red Zone got
I don't
to
know.
catch it straight?"
How they go from joining each other and then red zone catch a straight for that, man? Nah, like, people don't
Yeah,
understand. Like, it's hard work. Props to and I don't do it enough, but props to Rob, props to all the stuff they do so that we can go out there on Saturdays, man. Like we get to have fun because of all the other hard work that goes on. So this we're not going to tolerate any disrespect when it comes to this name right here, right?
we try to put
That,
on a great. We try to put on the
that
best
that's
product
that's
we can
that's the
put
only
on,
thing that
and
kind of
you guys enjoy it. Like I see the majority of you guys enjoy it, and we appreciate that y'all show that y'all enjoy it. And
yeah.
that's it. I'll
Yeah,
leave it
that's it.
alone at that.
That's
Yeah.
we didn't have to go. Yeah, I wanted you to
And
talk, say what you
the
had to
thing is,
say, but
I'm out, and one thing is, I'm out here because they told me to. No, you're out here because you enjoy it too. But right now, you're in your feelings, and it is what it is, though. You know, you come on and enjoy. That's what we're supposed to do.
yeah.
Come on and have fun. Anyway, yeah.
But
But like I
back to
said,
the game.
guy whooping your ass.
All
That's
right.
it. You can't do
So
nothing about
now
that. Back to the game.
back to the game. 46 points from the Ville against that Ravens defense.
Impressive,
Mm-hmm.
impressive, and a lot of it came on late. Another thing is the trash talking doesn't help. If the trash talking isn't going to raise your play, then you got to stay away from it. Because some people, like I said, AP talk shit and plays better. So if you're gonna talk the trash and then throw picks, you got to just stay away from it. No, it's not to.
I
I don't
got
want to
you.
vibe on it,
I
but
know,
just
I
let
know.
them talk, and then what you do is stay focused. Like stay focused. That's it. Stay focused and do what you're doing. Because this game was close early.
It was.
This game they were up. They were. I think they got. I think it was like 13. They scored the third touchdown
13-7,
first.
then it was like 13 up. like a
Yeah,
halftime, something like that.
and then they scored.
Mm-hmm.
In this game here, shout out to Kyle T, man. Shout out to Kyle T. Kyle T heard what was being said the week before. How would you take and the Ville guys this and the that and Kyle T came out here. He
Yeah,
threw a touchdown, scored 2 touchdowns. He almost had a pick. He could have closed the game with. He could have had a pick in this game, but and then to the point where Will was like, anybody but him, anybody but him. So
I think he had one of those plays on AP, and this was going back and
in the
forth
back of the
on
end
the
zone,
phone.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he played. He
Mm-hmm.
played like he showed up. The Ravens QB threw Morville. Just as good idea. Oh my god. Yeah, he played, but this was to be honest, the offense for the Ravens was working early, so
Yeah.
all they had to do was stay on track because we know they packed the defense. So now
Yeah.
if the offense continues to score like that, they are very formidable. They can be a top three team.
Yeah.
But what happens is you get into this and then downhill. So, and not for nothing, I'm not taking away the Ravens. I'm not the Ville. It is also it's not just that they went downhill. It's the Ravens. The Ville might have gave 'em a little push over the edge to go downhill. But yeah, and the Ville's defense is pretty solid. They got the great cleaner back there. In Vinny, Nick will also be cleaning up stuff with the speed covers a lot and stops a lot of things.
Speaking of
So,
speed, talk about that AZ touchdown catch up the seam.
oh boy.
You gotta talk about the speed,
Shout out
right?
to the old man.
The
Shout out to
old
the
man.
old man. And we gonna call him the old man. If y'all don't know, we talk to AZ all day. Shout out to the old man. He an old guy like
I
us
didn't
out
think he.
there.
I didn't. When
You didn't
Shane
think he
threw,
was gonna get to it.
I didn't think he was gonna run under it.
I didn't think he was gonna get under. Shane kind of knew because when Shane, if you look at the video, when Shane threw it, Shane kind of stepped to the side and looked, and he kind of knew that AZ had a great chance. But the
There's
snag,
no way that you had that confidence that AZ is gonna catch
he
that.
threw
No
it.
way.
He threw it. If you watch the play develop, he said, I should have kept the whole huddle. He had the huddle, and he said something to AZ. Then when AZ ran up and hit the little break, Shane let it go. Shane seen him and let it go. And he could have threw it directly to him. He did it. Because AZ was open for a second. He didn't throw it directly to him. He led him to the end zone. And he trusted AZ to make that play. So it was dope. It was a dope play.
It was a great play.
It was a dope play.
I don't know
And
if
we
it was
always
drawn
like
up.
to see
I don't know if it was drawn up the way you said it was.
it
I can only
was.
go so far with my
Go
AZ
look at
love, my AZ praise. So that's where I got to stop. I don't know if it
go
was
look at the video.
AZ.
Go look at
You
the
go
video.
up and run a deep post, and I
I
got
actually
you in
had
stride.
their
That was not the play call. I can guarantee that wasn't the play call, Rob.
I actually had their huddle before that play. So I was in the huddle.
You clip where it showed where he's pointing on his chest. You run this, and you run. You run out in the or whatever it is, whatever the route is, a deep post, just a fly. AZ has never been told to run a fly in his life.
It was a post. It was like a skinny post. And we
He's
threw
never been
we
to,
threw
he's never been told to run that in his life. This was
yeah.
just a scramble drill.
Listen, no AZ slander. No AZ slander.
No,
At
I'm
least in
trying to
the
show
next game.
love until you went and that was the play call. Like, nah, it wasn't. That
Yeah,
definitely
no,
wasn't the play
we
call.
can't slander the man. We can't
Huh?
slander the man. We
Nah,
can't
but shout
slander
out to
the
him. That
man.
was a great play, though. Great play.
Now, overall, the Ville are undefeated throughout the season, so they will be going. They will be going into playoffs whenever we get to start these playoffs as the undefeated team with a chance to sweep the board and win all the games.
They
To be
did get
honest,
called out. They got called out. Did you see the post game interview? Lights
yeah, yeah,
out.
yeah. With who's Shane?
What?
Who's
What?
Shane?
Huh?
Why I
Huh?
said who's Shane?
Who Shane? You
Who's
heard it.
Shane? You heard that, Shane? Somebody don't know who you are. So, but this was Ravens in this game early. They showed that they could be that top three team, but then just I think mental broke down and it hurt them in the end. And that's it. Sometimes you got to beat a team to. If you remember the last time when the Ville played the Guardians and the Guardians were up and the Giants started, and then what happened? So pay attention, guys. Maybe it's not the team you want to this is
Wake up,
multiple
right?
times to wake up.
Yeah.
As Shane would say, you don't want to poke the bear. You know what I mean? Because that happens sometimes. Especially, a team when somebody's dead in the water. I'm not saying they were this game, but if they just
Going through the
line
motion, playing,
going through
yeah.
the motions, let them go through the motions. Let them go through the motions until it's really late in the game when you know you're getting wrapped up. Then talk
Then
a
you
little
talk your
trash.
talk, right?
Yeah, but don't
It's
don't
okay
do
to
it when you
sometimes
got
be a
30.
front runner. It's okay.
Yeah, 45 minutes of football left, and you talking already. Oh, that's what you want. Okay, all right, cool. That's what happened. But yeah, defense was still good. Two of the touchdowns were, it was like two pick sixes. So then where would that put you if you take away those two pick sixes in a one score game? You know what I mean? So all right, all
Is
right.
this a not even being disrespectful? Is this a Ravens season high in points? I'm actually
Yes,
not trying to make a
I would
joke.
think so.
Huh?
Yeah, I would think so. What was the only game they could have scored more points than this was the one against SFS where Dre beat them. But what was the score to
I
that
can't
one?
remember the score.
I'd have to
Yeah.
check the
Okay.
score for that
Okay.
one. I don't have my wait. I actually do have my phone. I don't. Actually, hold on. I think I got it up. Yeah, but this was it might be the season high output. Right. Wait, I'll check the score. Also, all the stats are updated, guys, on the website. I've posted the website multiple times for you guys to go out and check the stats. We are going to be compiling award winners for this season, and we have already compiled award winners for previous seasons. It's just that the stats were new to us moving into the last couple of seasons, so we certain things weren't polished out on what we were doing, but there will be some retroactive awards
Awards given
awarded,
out for previous
and then
seasons.
moving forward
MVPs,
after this season,
DPOY, things like that.
they
Yeah.
will be awarded at the end of every season. So you'll get some retroactive awards going back, and this season they'll be on time and from this point on. Um,
If I had an MVP vote, I know who I'd give it to. I can't say it though.
you can't say.
Um,
Yeah. I know
how
who
about
mine is. Who mine
my,
would be. But my to be honest, it kind of would mirror the stats and all that stuff. So it's not like you don't just pick it out of the air. So uh when did they play SFS? Week one?
yes.
And what was week one? December 20th? SFS? No. Week one was December 13th. SFS. Oh no, this is their season high output. They scored 21 in that game. They got beaten 27-21. That's actually pretty fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
but to be honest, a team with defense like this is the amount of points you need to score, and you need to be efficient and not give the other team defensive touchdowns. Then they'll be able to win with 20. This team could win with 27 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, let's get into the most interesting game of the day. SFS versus Lights Out. Woo! Lights Out came out here and looked really, really good un-
Mm-hmm.
until I'm gonna say they looked good throughout the entire game. But what the difference was when Dre switched
Dre
to
took over
QB
at
in this game,
QB. Yeah.
just for the record, statistically, he only had one incompletion after switching to QB. So he was surgical after he
He
switched to
told you
QB.
to say that in, didn't
No. I seen it in the
he?
stats.
Okay.
I seen it in the stats. Don't get me wrong, he did mention it, but I seen it in the stats. So yeah, he only had one incompletion, and that kind of basically a perfect QB day until to the end of the game. Juan played really good. Juan was out here dealing. Juan uh description I gave me and E spoke about it earlier. The description is I'm not gonna say exactly what I said to E,
Please.
but he his he can anticipate.
His throws to the spot.
are
He's
amazing.
very good. Yes, that's
Yeah, he's
that
really
looks
good at that.
appears to be his strength. Yes.
Yes, he appears to be a very efficient touch passer. And it took him a couple
Um,
weeks to kind of see the spacing because he got picked off a few times because he's not the gunslinger, but he's putting it in spots like if his guy's coming across, he's throwing it here and the
yeah,
ball's
that
meeting his
window.
guys
Yep.
perfectly. He can hit the
Watch the
window.
tape.
Yeah, he also did a no look pass in this game. So he was dealing today. KJ led the way for lights out. KJ may be the so I think I got lights outs two. I think it's right now it's KJ and Alex.
And Alex, yeah.
KJ and Alex I lights outs too, and KJ is leading the way underneath over the top. He's been all world for the team. Alex still new, but we've been seeing what he's doing, and you got Diego, Kevin, those guys. They but they looked really good in this game. They actually had the lead. They 18, I think it was 18-0.
They were up 18 set. You're right.
18-0. So just they just had to close this game. But you can't do it when the QB only throws one incompletion. That means that
Yeah.
and people are gonna get stops eventually. You know what I mean? Um, as for SFS, the change was Dre going to QB. Um,
Not
put
and
everything.
not our call to make, but just food for thought. Because you mentioned these teams, the QB play. We do know that the two guys we're mentioning are not the normal QBs on these teams. So playoff time. Do you?
You
I'm
looking for
not. No, I'm
trouble?
not asking you the question. I'm saying, do you expect the original QBs to QB or the new guys? I'm not asking you who you prefer. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. Who do you expect to throw? Because we know if
This
we calling it what it is, the teams will be. And shout out to I don't know if he wants Merce has a baby. Congrats, bro. Hope you watching.
congratulations, my
Yeah.
brother.
So he's the original QB of SFS with Germ, I believe, being the backup, and we know lights out is Row.
So my answer for my answer is two different answers. So for for lights out being an eighth seed, I think you let Juan finish it out.
Okay.
Being the eighth seed. For SFS being wait no, yeah, eighth seed
I think they're the two, right?
being the two seed, I think there's a conversation to be had because as a two seed, they have to decide what's best to try to win a championship. I don't know if lights out. I'm not saying they're not trying to win a championship, but being the eighth seed, it's less than like it's not like
It's the expectations
the
versus the
expectations
underdog
are different.
versus the
Yeah,
underdog. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So they have to really, and I like I said, I didn't think Nurse played bad when he played.
No,
So there's some drops. If everybody else clean, so it's the same thing what I was saying with the Guardians. The room for error, we can't have your errors,
yeah.
especially when something's on target and drops into your hand. You can't drop that touchdown. That changes so much. That puts so much pressure on your QB. So you need to be efficient as receivers. But like I said, Merce doesn't play bad, so they I think they have a good decision to decide.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you have to have a short leash because it is playoffs. You got it or you don't got it, and you have to respect. And as a teammate, you got to know that you got to be like, listen,
It ain't my day.
it ain't
I
my
ain't
day.
got it. It ain't. Mhm.
Or being the two seed, you're gonna
But
play at
even with
some.
them, and like I said, I mentioned it early in the season when we had looked at a picture of that team, like with them having like no true one, so
Mhm.
things trickle down or whatever. They ended up with several threes who are here, and then with some
Mhm.
guys being out, we had guys we didn't even know were guys step up. Angel caught what 2 touchdowns, two
Yeah.
three TDs
Well,
this
I
game.
I actually heard that he is a guy.
Hmm? But that's what
Somebody
I'm saying.
like
But we
because
you
people,
would
other
never
people
know
in the league know him.
because
I
they
think
have
Nick
a
knows him.
Ray on the team. You have Dre. You have Cello. You have who am I forgetting about? Nick C.
Mm-hmm.
That he never really even played offense.
Fabi, Christian.
Fabi, yeah, he never
Christian been
really
playing
played
good ball on
offense.
his in
Yeah.
his comeback.
Mm-hmm.
But this team is a leveled team, as in talent spread across the roster. So they just have to play up to their potential. To be honest with you, and that's what they haven't been doing the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
I know they came back in this win here, but like I said, Lights Out is the eighth place team,
Yeah.
and they took you to they had you in the woodshed for a second, and then
Because I'll reveal a conversation. Dre hit me up. Well, I think it was a chat with us and talked about the comeback. And what was the first thing I said to him? I said, my argument is, why was your team down 18 zip to a
mhm,
0-5 team at the moment at the time?
at the time,
And he said, you're right. And I was in
and
space that you're right.
and just
So
and next season, y'all better be very afraid of Lights Out.
mhm.
Y'all better be very afraid of Lights Out. They'll be in there. They'll be in the division that I don't want to. That'll be more. I'll say suitable for the quick build that they had to do to get into
Yeah.
this one here,
Mhm.
and they're gonna be the
They're gonna
team.
be they're gonna be a good team.
Yeah, they're gonna be scary. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, but SFS, they got to play up to their potential. They got to decide who's doing what. Have be a teammate. If you ain't got it that day, go to it. Even if you don't want to be the guy that has to go to, but if you might be the best guy in that position, you got to play it, and that's it. You got to do it. It's about winning when you get into the playoffs.
Correct.
So, but it's a good dilemma to have. I hope they'll get Germ back also because I seen him run in that game when he was playing QB, which means that ankle is getting
It's
healthier.
getting
He
better.
couldn't move it
Gonna have a
before,
couple
so
weeks off. So
now
yeah.
that extra weeks off in the cold, he should be back 100% to apply pressure on the opposing team's QB and also be one of their receivers on the other end. So everybody should be back, to be honest, because they had some injury because Ray has also been hurt. So Ray should be back, hopefully, with all this time off. So you know, uh, like I said, lights out look good, man. Lights out look really good. Only
Watch
was looking
out,
good.
Bill. Watch out, Bill.
Who's the quarterback for the Bill?
Hmm?
Who said that's what they
Yeah,
said?
yeah,
Who's
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Who's Shane? But so it goes. All right. Just for the record, this is, as you can see, Kenny's picks are on here. Kenny went perfect this week. I know one gun game didn't play, so I don't know if he got lucky there or
I'm saying
they
watch
wouldn't
out
be
for
able
lights
to.
out and Nick. And you also came on the pod last week. Don't sit here now. You can to watch lights out possibly beat us. You said that. Those are your words.
Uh-huh.
We can pull a tape up.
And he said that's how I go. That's how
That's
I
how
go
it go, right?
sometimes.
That's how it go. We just repeating
So
what you said. That's it.
you got to burn. Listen, you got to burn, and especially after what they did this week here, they have improved vastly. They figured some things out. So you know, uh, pull it up.
We are. We are. We're gonna post it in
um,
the chat.
Lights out only close because I was playing bad. Whatever the reason
Whatever
is,
the reason. Whatever the reason.
whatever it is, they were close.
Hmm.
So Kenny ends this regular season 14-6, going 4-0, 3 and he's pretty good. He was never under 500. Um, that's pretty good picking. He actually better than that.
I still need to look back at last week to confirm he picked the Bolts over the
He
Outlaws.
did, he did, he did. He didn't change anything this week. I can confirm.
I just want to pull
He
it
didn't
up.
change anything
That's
this week.
one.
So
I
he
just want
did
to
he
make
did
sure
pretty good.
because
14-6 is really good.
no, it's
Me and you,
great.
yeah, me
I'm
and
just
you, man, we
I
were
just got an
barely
asterisk
over.
next to week 6. I don't know.
All right. So now I'm gonna pull up the final power rankings of the season, which there's some movement. Hold on, let me get these comments off the screen so you can see that, so you all can see the bottom corner there. So the Ville obviously stays number one, stays at the top after their win. Lights out in a loss, a good loss for Lights out there. They obviously stay where they are. Um, Then there's some movement. So ball up top come up 5 in the RZFLs to number 2. The
Yep.
Outlaws down 1 in a forfeit, and SFS up 1 in a win against Lights Out. Ravens down 2 in the loss against DeVille. Uh, Bolts stay where they are, and the Guardians down 3 to number 7 down at the bottom because they haven't been showing anything. And Lights Out down at the bottom. And then for Kenny, ball up top up 1. Outlaws down 1. SFS stays where they are. Ravens actually up 1 in a loss. I'm going to assume that Kenny did that because it was a loss against the Ville, who's the number
Yeah,
one
yeah,
seed.
the number one seed.
So
Yep. Hmm.
that's understandable. Has his Bolts there at number 6. Guardians down 2. That's the one consistent thing. The Guardians dropped 2 spots from wherever they were on every
Minimum 2 spots. Yeah.
minimum 2 spots on whoever's ranking they were on. Lights are down at the
Well, let
bottom.
me guess. If they got a Nas, it'll still be the number 2 seed. All right.
And Germ
Let everybody else tell it. All right.
and Germ's
Hmm?
top 4 all stayed the same. They were all in the same spots. You can't really argue the
Yeah.
top 4 there. Well,
The
you
order.
the order. What you don't like about his order, the ball you got ball up top higher than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't really
Again,
care.
that's
You
cool.
don't really care
Yeah.
where the Outlaws or ball up top 4.
Ball up top
No,
is
you
2.
got ball up top number 2.
Ball up top is 2.
A full. I may agree
Right
to that.
now, yeah.
Right now, ball up top is
Right
number
now,
2.
ball up top is 2. Yeah.
Ball up top is 2. Yeah. Ravens up 1. Ravens are in the same spot in everybody's, which is number 5 mid pack team. Um, and Bolts and the Guardians only down 2 on that one. But yeah, so you see, that's
It's
what it
not a
is.
matter of losing. It's kind of like how you lost. It's just
How you lost, who you lost to.
yeah.
It's not just basically because if it was wins or losses, you can look at the
It'll be a
standings.
standings. It's not a standing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a standings. We didn't get to see the Outlaws this week, but they still dropped, and that's basically because ball up top looks so goddamn good. They got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So, all right.
You
Uh,
have the playoff matches. I know that's for another show, but do you have it?
do I have them? I do know them. Hold
Uh,
on.
and just which game is the most intriguing? 30 seconds or less, because
We got the Ville.
we are gonna do a possibly do a playoff show. So I just wanted
Playoff
30
preview
seconds.
shit. Yeah.
30 seconds or less. Which one is the most
The most
intriguing matchup to
interesting
you?
matchup:
What are the matchups first? For those who don't know,
the Ville versus Lights Out, SFS versus the Guardians. The most interesting matchup is going to be SFS versus the Guardians.
what are the other ones?
Ball up top Ravens, Outlaws Bolts. Ball up top Ravens
Ball
isn't
up
bad.
top Ravens, I think is the. Huh?
That's not bad either.
I think that might be the best game.
Yeah. Outlaws versus Outlaws Bolts isn't a bad game either.
We get to see what would have happened last week, I guess, right?
Yeah. Not a bad game. So I guess we got 3
Mm.
games, but I think the game
Oh,
you
did the
look at
Outlaws forfeit on purpose, knowing the math that they would end up playing the Bolts again? Kazi,
was that belt.
Kazi,
Vaughn saying belt to ass.
Kazi. If I'm telling your team that they forfeited on purpose because they knew they were going to end up playing us in the playoffs, that's my message to the Bolts. It might not be true, but
This Ville Lights Out might be real interesting.
huh? No, but
The
you get what I'm
Ville,
saying though. Like the
oh yeah,
Outlaws end up the Outlaws end
yeah. A
up
little
playing the Bolts.
motivation.
All right, so we don't show up. That's the team we won in the first round anyway. It's just
Nah,
some
yeah.
some bulletin board material. Why not?
So you think the most interesting game is what?
It was the Ravens game. It was Ravens
Ravens
ball up
ball
to.
up top.
Yeah, that's the game. Can their defense stop this high power ball up top offense?
I would say can the defense of the ball up top stop the Ravens, but the Ravens offense stops itself. So what did it full power, that's gonna be tough for them.
Because even with the 2 pick sixes, like you said, the defense still gave up what 32, 33 against
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Ville.
But at
So
least it's a 1 score game.
no, I got him. I'm just talking about we talking about the pick sixes
And I think there were
inflated the
more.
score to make it 46, so they still put up 30 plus.
There was another pick in the game, I think. So it's just the turn. They can't have those turnovers,
Yeah.
as in like giveaway turnovers. That's all that is. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. I gotta check how much it was. Uh, yeah, the turnovers can yeah, I think it was 3 picks in this game. Yeah, 3 interceptions. You can't have them, and 2 went for touchdown.
2 pick sixes.
Wait, yeah, two went for touchdowns. Wait, no, it looked like 3 went for touchdown. No, 3 went for touchdown.
A 3 pick. Okay.
Yeah, you can't have that. That you got so take away those 3, you have a tie game. You know, so it's what it is. Could have been a
Yeah.
much better game.
Yeah.
Bill.
You
Shay
gotta put
says
the comments
stop.
back up. I can't see it.
Shay says stop. He talking about when I said the Bill game is gonna be interesting. I know that's what he's commenting. Yo, they playing good, man. Listen, any given Saturday for us,
Yeah.
man. Any given Saturday.
And it's not us saying it. Your own teammate said it, man.
Nick said it. He said, I'll send you a defamation. So keep this shit if you keep this shit up.
What? See, what up? What we do?
Oh, that's Jerm. They say you wasn't reading the comments. Well,
Hmm?
I'm gonna put them on the screen for you. Uh, Jerm blamed himself for the lights out game.
Mm-hmm. Saw that. Which
So
ready to get
Jerm
smoked?
QB to get smoked, and then
No
Shane
problem.
says this guy come with an excuse every pod.
Oh, talking to Jay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So they over there. All right.
You don't want to get into a trash talking battle with Shane, John. You know what happened to the last guy that did that, right? Huh? Okay. I don't know what's going on right now.
okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of my headphones died, so it kind of just threw everything off. Anyway, let me hurry up. That means that is it coming to the time of the end of the show. All right, let me you know what time it is. It's time.
Again, I'm going to say it on air to you guys can hold us to it. There will be a playoff preview pod. When?
Yes.
TBD, like all these pods, but we will have that one for you guys. We promise. We will try to give content during this.
And there
I
will
don't
be
know what to call it.
award content.
Huh?
There will be award content also.
Yeah.
All right, let's you know what time it is. It's time for I gotta get these comments off the screen. The top 5.
By Idea AEC, Dynamic Accounting, and Cactus Sportswear. Did you make the top 5?
Offense, no problem.
Mark play by AP. High IQ play.
This is
Look
what
at
we
that score
call,
already. Look at the score, Rob. Look at that score.
This is what we call pitchy woo woo.
You can afford to do that when you have 48 zip, though. Let's call it now.
Number 3.
Kyle T.
Galti, and if you didn't see, he put his hand up. He called for that.
On AP.
Have to get a little closer, you know, the viewers here from far. Number 2. Now you see what I mean? He could have threw it directly to him.
Oh.
Touchdown. AZ with the bomb from Shane.
Mm-hmm. Look at Hashi. You can't believe that.
This is what I got the call. Look at him. With the snag. And the number.
Watch Hashi. Walk back for this. Can't believe it.
And the number 1 play of the day.
Gotta look out for this, Bill.
Ooh. That's not a no look. AJ in the back of the end zone.
Pass. KJ with the touchdown. Wow.
Good top 5.
The final top 5 of the season. Because we ain't doing it during the playoffs.
Unless it's a standout play.
Yeah, basically. Well, it'd be individual plays, stuff like that. But listen, guys, we're supposed to get some warm weather next week. So we will be trying to get out there. To be honest, if you looked at every field, they're all covered. All of them are covered.
Yeah.
So even places that we thought would take care of their grounds, and some expensive places at that we looked into, they were like, yeah, nah, I saw a lice here too. So, but we'll continue our search, and then we will be going out there next week to try to take care of business to get us back out there.
I know we were all off on Saturday. I was trying to set up a hoop session, but Rob still says he's favoring the shoulder, so
yeah,
he says still favoring the shoulder.
The
unicorn get y'all out there one day. He'll get y'all out there one day. Show y'all how it's done.
Yeah, it ain't right yet. It's right in the middle of my shoulder, man. I can't. It's killing me.
We get y'all out there.
But listen, we'll get back out there as soon as we can. We'll give updates as we get updates. So,
and it's probably leaning towards the one day of quarters and semi-championship same day, right?
Yeah,
so everybody's that's probably what we're leaning towards. So
yeah,
quarterfinals one day, semi-championship.
Yeah, if both teams can play and then play each other, we'll figure all that out. It's it's all right now. It's all just lip service, brainstorming, trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
All right.
The best part.
Final words.
You guys are part of it with us. So we're trying to keep you updated on everything. So went to the field, it's covered up. We're trying to keep you updated on what's going on, other fields that we're going to. Like, you guys see what's going on. Every field is covered. So, as Rob said earlier, but we're still trying. We're gonna possibly go out to Roy Wilkins sometime this week, and I'm gonna get a team together. We're gonna try to make it happen for next week. I'm the closest that lives over here, so I'm gonna try to gather some guys. We're gonna make it happen. I got some deals in the works, but it was just too hard to get it done this week. It was just too hard to get it done, but we did have something in place. We did have something in place to get it done, and we will get it done. So that's the hope. Yeah, that was my final words.
I ain't got no final words, man. We see you on the next show. we'll see y'all on the next show. I'll start with the award content. All the content will be out. Nothing. Yeah, that's about it, man. I got nothing much to say.
Check the scoreboard.
So check the Instagram. If you didn't see, they've been posting a lot of highlights lately. I've been posting highlights since the weeks have been off. So they were able to catch up on some highlights that they had. That whatchamacallit video was dope that Vinny put out of Vinny. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's check Vinny's check League Pass page.
I'll check it out. Let me leave you on one more quick question. Just one word or less. One word or less. I don't need an explanation why. Well, 2 words. Yes and to who? Did Giannis get traded tomorrow?
Does Giannis get traded?
I said you heard my question, did you? And to what team?
Bring him home, baby. Bring him home. Bring him to San Antonio.
Sneakily, my Bulls making a lot of moves. I think.
You think they're trying to get him?
I think that's where it's gonna happen tomorrow. You know.
Your Bulls team is trash right now.
Yeah. We rebuilding right now.
Hey,
I
hope you're a Spurs fan, right? You're a Spurs fan now, right?
Just know after you did whatever the question you asked Rob came to the real.
No, I was already saying yes. I told him that though. I said to him,
y'all follow me. I show y'all my success. If you follow me on IG, I did have a semi-big hit the other day, right? Right? So y'all need any tips like that? Shane, that's not the guy you hit up. Trust me.
Hey, he got the right answer, right?
Huh?
I am, but you got the right answer.
Huh?
I said that they should still beat them. I just had to. I told you I checked the scouting. I checked the injury report. So I was like, yeah, even without Giannis, we supposed not Giannis. Even without Wimby, we supposed to win.
Shane asked me a question. I'm unsure. Like, what should we do? What should we do? I'm like, yo,
I'm not even gonna argue with you. You whatever.
Did you not come to me for?
You were confirmation. Yeah, extra confirmation.
You're welcome, Shane. I know Rob called you like bragging like never mind. You got it. Whatever. So if I would have said no, you would have called Shane back and said no?
No, I would have told him he said no, and I would have said I still think yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Okay.
All right, y'all.
Later. Yeah.
Peace out.
It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the red dude, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.